Welcome to Argentina's trekking capital. El Chalten is a small mountain town in Los Glaciares National Park and a popular base in Argentina for exploring Patagonia, where you can hike to see views like this and like this. In this video, I'm taking you along with me to this incredible trekking hub. We'll explore how to get there, what the town is like, and I'm going to attempt two of the most iconic hikes people can do from there. Okay, but what is Patagonia and why do so many people want to come here? So Patagonia is a vast geographic region at the base of South America, spanning the lower sections of Argentina and Chile. There are virgin forests, glaciers, snow-capped mountains, and more in this paradise for outdoor lovers. I'm lucky enough to be working with Intrepid Travel on this one, exploring the region on their classic Hikes of Patagonia trip, which takes us into Argentina and Chile for 15 days. And that brings us to El Chalten, the trekking hub of Argentinian Patagonia that was established in the late 80s, a town that's only home to a couple thousand people, but attracts hundreds of thousands of visitors a year. So here's how we got to El Chalten. First, we flew into Buenos Aires, and from there we flew about 3 hours to El Calafate. And after that flight, it was another 2.5 to 3 hours drive to get to El Chalten. Now the drive itself was epic, as we passed snow-capped mountains and gorgeous glacier-fed lakes. And El Chalten gives small mountain town vibes with cute little boutiques and shops, restaurants with lots of craft beer options, and good Argentinian wine. And most people come here for hiking and trekking, so come along for two of the most popular hikes in this region. Okay, so I'm sitting in our guest house in El Chalten. Is that how you pronounce it, Carrie? Is it El Chalten or Chalten? El Chalten, this cute little mountain town that is one of Argentina's most popular bases to explore Patagonia. And I'm a little bit nervous. We start trekking tomorrow. We're going to Laguna Torres tomorrow. So this beautiful, I think it's a glacier-fed lake. The photos look phenomenal. It should be about 20 kilometers, 8 hours of hiking. We have ordered lunch from our guest house. They're gonna pack it up for us. We'll put it in our bags tomorrow. We picked out our outfits. Unfortunately, y'all are not getting any fits this trip. I always feel really dorky when I'm hiking, but I'm trying to be comfy. All I want is sweat wicking material and to not die. So that part I think we'll manage. I bought these alfajores earlier from this cute company, Chalteños. So I got a dark chocolate dulce de leche, I got a dark chocolate raspberry, and I got a white chocolate calafate, which I didn't realize that the nearby town that we flew into, Calafate, was named for a local fruit. The shopkeeper said it's like a blueberry, but it's a little bit sweeter, and there are bushes all around that she showed us. So let's try the calafate while I calm my nerves about the fact that we're going on this big hike tomorrow that I've been training, but I'm still nervous. Every time I do something like this, I'm nervous. I feel like I'm still relatively new to the outdoors, and I'm always surrounded by these people who are like, I biked across 3 countries. And I'm like, sometimes I go to the gym. This is the white chocolate Calafate alfajor. Looks so good. It is kind of like a blueberry. Oh, that's good, y'all. I shouldn't be eating cookies in my bed. I'm sitting in bed. It's very sweet. I would rate it like a 7.5 out of 10. Like, I love the texture and I like the filling, but it's very sweet. But it's supposed to be sweet. It's fucking dessert. These are our problem. The dessert brought me back to life a little bit. I'm gonna take you along with me while we do Laguna Torres, that hike. And then the next day, Laguna de los Tres, which that hike will be the longest of our trip. And these are two of the most popular hikes that people do when they're based here in Chalten, or El Chalten. I am really excited to be doing this with Intrepid Travel, to be doing this with a guide, because I'm intimidated. I probably wouldn't want to do this without a guide, even if I'm physically capable. Like, picking where to stay and knowing that I'm not going to get lost on the trail and like making sure I have enough food. All of this stuff makes me incredibly nervous because I'm in a foreign country where I don't speak the language and I don't have a ton of experience here in this space. So tomorrow, our guide told us what time to wake up. He told us where to order lunch from. He will be with us along the way. I know he has emergency supply. I know his phone works if mine doesn't work. And so he's gonna get us through. And after a good night's sleep, I'll take you along with me. It is a beautiful day in Patagonia. We are starting our hike to Laguna Torres today, about 20 kilometers. It's sunny. It's like 60 something degrees. It's not super cold. It's a little bit breezy. Supposedly the first part of this hike is the hardest because we'll get some elevation gain, get to the first viewpoint, and then it should be pretty flat from there. So this should be a good warm-up hike, I think, because tomorrow is the long one, which has a lot more elevation. Our fearless tour leader, Federico. 2 minutes in, look at how gorgeous the landscape is. You can see the town down below as we're starting to climb. So far, not too bad. It is a little steep here, but our pace is pretty easy, I'd say. I say as I'm out of breath. Because the days here are so long during this season. I think last night it got dark at like 10:30 or 11 or something. It's nice because you don't really have to rush to finish a hike because you're worried about it getting dark. You can take your time. Wow.
So this is a fire bush. Yeah.
So a local hummingbird pollinates
Yes.
these. They're beautiful, they're bright red.
Yeah, and it's fire because of course of the colors, yeah. And some of them actually you can eat it. It's not this one, but we will find it.
Find one we can eat?
Yeah.
Okay, that's our
I'm gonna show
mission.
you. Yeah.
All the lagoons are really important for the environment because a lot of birds and insects make their nests there, and well, that's why it's not good like for walking too close, yeah, and making noises. If we stay really quiet, we probably can see different birds and that kind of stuff.
The landscape has already changed. We're in the forest now, right?
Yeah, we are getting into the forest basically, yeah. You already can see the difference between the trees.
Yeah.
So slowly it's getting a little bit high, the Lenga, the national tree. And slowly we're gonna be in massive trees.
Trees are getting bigger, it's getting greener,
Yeah.
less windy. Another little baby climb. This one's not bad. So we arrived to the first viewpoint. And he says we're so lucky.
So lucky, yes.
It's the clearest sky of the season. Look.
Yeah, almost. No
Wow.
cloud. The summit, Fitzroy Summit.
Yeah, the summit on the right.
Yeah, the biggest one. The spire on the left is the Poisonot Spire, and over here,
Wow.
Montorre Andadelas Range.
Fitzroy is the tall one to the right.
Poisonot Spire.
It's a little spire.
This hill is called Loma de la Pizarra.
And then we get this whole range here.
What I have to do?
How long have you worked for Intrepid?
Well, a couple of years already, yeah.
Do you like being a tour guide or do we suck?
No, I actually love it. It's that's why I'm doing it. I love my job and I'm very happy to do this actually, yeah.
Where's your favorite place to do tours?
Well, I've been doing in Europe and here, but I think that it's better to me to show my country, Argentina.
So here in Argentina?
Patagonia is absolutely beautiful.
Fine, I guess we like it too. So this is Stefano, our local guide.
Hi.
He's with us for the next 2 hikes, right?
Yes.
Today and tomorrow. And you're from northern Patagonia.
North of Patagonia. Ewelson.
But he likes to mountain climb and he says he likes that better than guiding,
Yeah.
which I agree. I'm like, I would like exploring better than working as well.
Yeah. I don't know if it's poisonous, but it will definitely make you kind of
Itchy?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
not- it's not a
poisonous if
blister,
it makes you
but it's
if it
like,
makes you itchy and burn. This meadow is clearly the photo spot. Wow. Carrie's in photo mode.
1.5 hours,
Yeah.
I would say.
More than halfway. But today we're going to Laguna Torre.
Laguna Torre. So we're going to go to the left, Laguna Torre, which is the lagoon that it has all the iceberg on top. So.
So this water's drinkable and we're gonna fill up.
Yes, we're going to fill with this beautiful mineral water.
Okay. Little water break. Will we stop by here on the way back?
Yes, we're going to start
I think I still have water, so I'll fill up on the way back. We are almost there, he said. About 20 minutes. And then it's lunchtime. And this has been our view for about the last hour. As we walk along, it's incredible. So he said the signage isn't exactly accurate. It's an estimate. And we're almost there. Whoa. Time for a bathroom stop. Our guide said this is the last bathroom before we get there, and we're gonna be eating lunch and taking photos, so make the most of it.
Chauras.
They're so cute. Here, wait. They're sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet and starchy. I think we're here. Whoa. Okay. This is really cool. We made it. And now we get to eat. My favorite part of every day.
Our sandwich.
How are you feeling?
Excellent. Welcome to Patagonia.
He's pretending like he's not tired.
No, I'm not. I'm very strong.
We got lunch from the guest house. Packed little schnitzel sandwiches. They're actually really good. This is the view. 3 hours and 45 minutes. About 6 miles.
Good news, Strava works in Patagonia.
Definitely worth it. That sound is the ice just cracked.
See, kids, that'll happen to you.
We're enjoying these alfajores that I bought yesterday that are just so good. Okay, we're making our way back. I put the headphones in. Definitely feeling the lack of caffeine today. And it's not that it's been that physically strenuous. I just don't think I'm caffeinated enough. I think I'm going through caffeine withdrawal. So we're just gonna jam out to music and immediately go get a cup of tea when I hit town. I guess we're taking another way back, but I don't mind the view. It's definitely started to heat up. We have one last little climb to get back to the initial viewpoint where there's also water, because I just kicked the last of my water. And he's like, get ready. So, making me feel very hopeful.
Yeah, don't worry. Sandy's going to go first.
Okay.
Show us the path.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Protein.
Oh yeah, baby. We're almost back. I'm going in search of a Coca-Cola immediately. So I'm not gonna lie, this one's been tough for me. I have a headache that I'm hoping does not turn into a migraine. I tend to be heat sensitive, and it's just hot today, really hot. I expected it to be cloudy, maybe rainy this season. That's what I packed for. So I am overheated for sure. I'm hoping I'll take some migraine medication when I get back to the guest house and drink some caffeine. And this will go away, but we'll see. We are almost back, and Stefano said as soon as we hit town, there's a store with a bathroom where I can also get a Coca-Cola. I think I'm in love. Yeah. This is how we finish. The flowers, the snow-capped peaks in the distance. So we made it down. There's a little corner store right at the bottom of the hill. Ran to their bathroom. About to get a Coke. I already feel my head, I still have a headache, but it's already subsiding now that I'm out of the sun. So I definitely need to buy a hat. I thought I had packed one. I don't know where it went. I'll buy a hat tonight and make sure that I have some caffeine and some ibuprofen in my bag for tomorrow just in case. I almost peed on myself, but we made it. Gracias. Hasta luego. I tell you, it's supposed to be the best Coke I've ever had. That hits. Patagonia, 1. City Girls, 0. We made it through our hike, friends. Oh God. Oh, look, this floor that I'm laying on is dirty, but it can't be any dirtier than my body after this hike. It's another morning in Patagonia. We slept. Today is the harder hike. Laguna de los Tres. Right? Yeah. Let's hope my knees make it. Started the hike from El Chalten. But Carrie and I woke up this morning in our room, and the first thing we did, both of us, was chug an electrolyte mix and then take some ibuprofen. So that's where we're at. I'm still excited. Thankfully, my headache did not progress into a migraine yesterday, and I did bring my medicine in my pack today rather than leave it in the room. We just got out of the van and it's already so gorgeous. I cannot right now. First 2 kilometers, we should expect Sandy walking like this, he said, till we cross a bridge. So Laguna de los Tres, this hike we're doing today and this viewpoint at the end, well, this lake at the end, our guide says probably the most popular hike, most famous, iconic viewpoint in all of Patagonia. It's also the most difficult hike we're gonna do of this 15-day classic hikes of Patagonia trip that we're on with Intrepid Travel. So we'll see how much pain we're in throughout the day, but it's gonna be worth it. I feel like at every single point the views are so phenomenal that we're stopping like, oh wait.
I'm very hot.
It's already time for the hat. The sun is very strong today. It's not hot yet, but it's early. It's gonna be hot pretty soon. And once the hat goes on, it stays on, because my curls are about to be ruined, so get used to this look. Very mountain chic. I did buy this in town though, I do like it. Okay, a couple kilometers down, we made it to the bridge. We're gonna be walking over there, up a little bit, out of the sun, through the trees. So far feeling good.
From now on, we are going to walk 3 kilometers inside this forest. It's not going to be that steep. Look at it. Slow motion. 2.5 kilometers, more or less.
To get
to the viewpoint, Piedras Blancas Glacier viewpoint. We are going to start seeing the glacier anyway, like from this point. But from here, we will be able to see the glacier and the lagoon. And well, here it says that help us to preserve this place, walking just in the trails that are marked. Okay?
Come to Patagonia, they said. It'll be fun. Okay, supposedly the viewpoint is close. I feel like he'd be lying to us. We're 5.6 kilometers in. We made it to the first viewpoint. It's gorgeous, look. This loop we're doing today is about 24 kilometers, so we're almost 25% of the way in. But we're stopping for lunch at the halfway point, so I'm telling myself we're halfway to lunch. It's definitely snack time for me. I'm the type of hiker who needs a snack every like hour and a half, 2 hours, or I get very cranky. So 2.5 kilometers. It's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And then? And then what happens?
The moment of the truth.
The steep climb to get to the top,
Yeah.
right?
2 kilometers, 400 meters, elevation gained.
I just put my knee brace on. Supposedly we're going up this little gravel path here, and I'm like,
Slow and steady wins that race.
what did I sign up for?
Shape, and you see there,
Yeah?
by the other side, it's called Circo de los Altares.
Circo de los
Altares.
Altares.
Yeah, you know the altar in the church?
So that's that shape, what they call it from the other side.
Yeah, so they call it the
Circo de los Altares.
So basically, it's because when you are like the line is wide of the ice field, and you see all the like the main.
So it looks like a church altar.
Yeah, basically yes.
Very cool. It's opened up quite a bit. It's pretty flat here, so this is the easy part before we get to the killer part. I'm now wearing 2 knee braces. One's mine and one is from someone else in the group. My left knee is the knee that gives me trouble. It's an old injury, but my right knee started hurting pretty bad because I think I was compensating for it. So now we're just locked in. Took some ibuprofen, and I'm gonna go real slow today. So far, like, I'd say it's a 2 out of 10 pain. Nothing sharp, just some throbbing, but we're taking it real easy. And thankfully, because the days are so long, I can go slow and not have to worry about finishing in the dark. I can take my time with my sweet old lady knees. I really do have old lady knees. Time for a little treat before we get to the hard part.
Especially in the shade.
So peaceful and beautiful before the pain starts. Stopping for a water refill. It's so beautiful. I mean, talk about stunning. Okay, we're still in the trees, but we've started the climb. Federico is carrying my bag for me, so I'm not too slow. Should take about an hour for the rest of the group. Given my knees today, probably an hour and a half, but we'll see, because if he carries my bag, maybe I'll catch up. This part of the trail is pretty crowded, rocky, full sun, steep. Pain has gone from like a 2 out of 10 to a 4, but slowly we're making it. Way down there, that's where we came from. Way up there is where we're going. Honestly, the horse flies are keeping me going right now, because there are fewer the higher we get. See, my lungs feel okay. My feet are fine. It's really just my knees at this point. And my knees only hurt going up, not going down. So if we get up, then I'm straight. Resting my weary knees, but we're high enough up that the breeze has picked up. Found a spot of shade, and at least it's gorgeous. Supposedly we're 15 minutes from the top. The last 30 minutes have been pure pain for me. Last push, he says. We came up over this hill, definitely a false summit, because we still have to go up there. But we're close, very close. When I get to the top, I'm gonna take a bunch of pain meds, and I'm gonna soak my knee braces in cold water and put them back on. And then we're doing a through hike today, so we'll be continuing on. I'll be honest, if this wasn't a through hike and I didn't, like if I was in pain like this at the start, I would have stopped. It was like 7 or 8 kilometers in before it started getting bad. Well, at that point, what are we gonna do? This is definitely type 2 fun. When I get up there, I think it's gonna be worth it.
Great job.
Oh my God. Was it worth an hour and a half of pure pain? I don't know. I think so. I actually do think so. It's kind of ridiculous. It feels very cheesy to record myself while I'm crying. But that was one of the hardest hikes I've ever done. Mostly just because my knees gave out. But it's so beautiful. It's definitely worth it. I'm gonna cry and eat my sandwich. Who would have thought 18 months ago when I was getting divorced and I couldn't get out of bed that this is what I would be doing now. Absolutely wild. She's laughing at me because I was so happy this morning in the van.
So optimistic.
And now I'm in so much pain. That is a fox just hanging out with us, y'all. That is a literal fox. Now that I've eaten and I'm a little less emotional, let's talk about trail etiquette. Because I have hiked all over the world. I've hiked in Pakistan, in Morocco, in Peru, in the US, and I actually think the people that I've been around today have the worst trail etiquette of any people I've ever hiked around. So at points, the trail's really narrow, it's really rocky, and there's like a cliff edge, and people are rushing up and down. But they don't say anything. So they don't say permiso, they don't say excuse me, they don't say anything in their native language, because there's people here from all over the world to let you know they're trying to go through. They just rush. And I've seen multiple times today people slip, people slide, and then some girl was rushing and almost made this older man trip because she put her foot where he was putting his poles, like his hiking poles, because he didn't know she was coming. So don't be that person on the trail. Just say something, wait a minute, like your speed record is not that important because ultimately you're gonna get someone hurt. That's my speech. I'm done. Carrie, was it worth it? Yeah. You
Just leave me here.
You and your durazno. We're finishing up lunch and now it's a through hike, so we're only halfway. We're hiking through and back to town. I am not going to be recording on the way back because I'm going to be using some trekking poles. I'm trying to take the strain off my knees. But I will check in when we get back and see how alive I am. Oh, wow. That's so cool. It's been one of the most painful days of my life, but I'm in a frigid lake up to my knees right now, basically icing them, and we're 4 kilometers from town. And look, it's beautiful. You can do it. You got this. You're gonna feel so good when you come out though. Woo! Hey! Essentially just icing my knees. Oh. We came from over there. That mountain. Okay, reporting live from the end of the hike. I'm laying on my bed with my feet up against the wall. I walked into this room, took off all my clothes, and just stepped into an ice cold shower. I limped back. The poles helped, but I've never had knee pain like that before. Like, I've had knee issues in the past, but I've hiked this year in Morocco, in Pakistan, all over DC. I've done multiple hiking trips this year, and I've never had knee flare-ups like that. So I guess just random bad luck. Everything hurts. I've never hurt like this. I didn't even hurt this much when I did the Inca Trail. So I would just say, if you have even a hint of knee pain, bring a knee brace or 2 if you're gonna do a hike like this. Bring poles. I've never needed poles before. Thank God I could borrow some. Bring lots of pain meds. I do not want to know how much ibuprofen and acetaminophen I've taken today, but thank God for it. Bring a very strong sunscreen. We have some pretty severe sunburns in the group. And I've actually never had a sunburn before, and even I today, my skin started tingling, and I was like, oh. So I just covered up with a bandana. I was wearing a little bit of sunscreen, but I'm not used to wearing a high SPF or reapplying a ton because I've never had a sunburn. I know. But we survived, and I hope to never do that again. But it was actually worth it. I swear. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures in Argentina and beyond.